Good morning, everyone. We are here in Samoa. It's Wednesday morning, and I was supposed to go and do my vanilla training out at Tanamapua, but the weather is not the greatest, as you can see behind me. So yeah, postponed again, but never mind. But I don't know if you remember, or whether you might have seen my Facebook posts on my dragonfruit that had started producing flowers, well, the buds anyway at that time. To my surprise this morning, look what I found. And I'm just going to turn you around. I can't do it. Oh, I need to figure this out. Anyway, I'm going to stop this video, turn it around and show you the flower. It's amazing. And then I'm going to actually hand pollinate it. So it's just like the vanilla where it needs to be hand pollinated. There is a moth and there are bees that can pollinate it as well. But if you really want to make sure that you get dragon fruit, then just like the vanilla, you need to hand pollinate. So be back with you shortly. So here we are. And I have three main dragon fruit plants growing here, and you can see how big the flowers are. And look at that. Now they only flower at night, and look, there's bugs around them that are hopefully pollinating, and I just saw a bee fly off. Isn't that an amazing flower? Wow. This is one that is going to open, and there's another one. These probably open in a couple of days, I would say. But, oh look, there is a honeybee there. So they are pollinating, and I might just leave the bees to do it. Look at that. And I had to Google to learn how to pollinate these things. Yeah, I might actually just leave the bugs, the insects, to pollinate it. So this big one here, apparently that is the female, and these little ones are the male pollen. Oh, the bees loving it in there. And even the ants, flies. So I think these little bugs are going to do its thing, as long as we want the pollen to get into the female. And I think our bee is going to do it for us. It is gorgeous. See how the bees work? Oh, there was a close-up of them. And that is why bees are so important to our environment. I'm going to go back in. Well, if he moves away, I might just try the hand pollination anyway. He doesn't really like me here. He's gone. Anyway, I'm going to very quickly do it. So this is apparently what you do. Oh. Yeah. You swish the stamen around. So anyway, and that's the pollen on my fingers, the little yellow bits. I'm not going to stay here too long because I want the bees to come back. And he's actually already whizzed past my ear, which is a sign, a little warning sign to say, can you bug off now? So I'm going to do what he wants me to do and bug off. So he can come in and do his job. But yeah, I'm so excited. Isn't it great? Isn't it majestic? That's what these are. They are majestic flowers. And then, actually he hasn't come back, so I'm going to swish a little bit more. And that's all you do, is just swish it around to get all the pollen inside. Cool. Okay. And these, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll have 4 dragon fruit. Not bad for the very first flowering, very first fruiting season. And hopefully after the fruit has been harvested, then of course I'll come and do some maintenance over here and trim them and get them flowering again. And we just saw our bee come back. So he's back in there, yeah, doing his little thing, doing his little dance. You see all the pollen on the backs of his legs? So, yeah. So he's going to have fun in there with all of the pollen in there. Okay, I'll leave him alone. He's not happy. And that is why I actually leave some weeds, these little yellow plants, because these are the plants that bees love. They love them. And that's what I want in my garden and to help with our fruit. See, my Koko's growing. Koko Samoa. I'm just trying them out. These are the first time I've actually had Koko Samoa as well. Some Koko fruit. Even though these are weeds, the bees love them. They love the tiny little flowers. So I always leave some in the garden when I'm weeding. And of course, these little, I think they're called impatiens. I might be wrong. But yeah, the bees love these plants. And this is what happens, is that when you have bees around in your garden, in you know, whether it's at home or a farm, they'll pollinate for you. So we need to stop spraying pesticides and burning the bees. Anyway, that's my little news for this morning. And I leave you with this majestic shot of our dragon fruit flower that we just finished pollinating. See you. Bye.